Hello everyone. In this particular video, we are going to discuss about the pineal hormones. So, what is pineal gland? If we see what is pineal gland, it is a small pea-shaped endocrine gland located deep in the centers of the brain. It is present in between the two hemispheres and in a groove where these two halves of the thalamus are joining. Okay. So it is also the part of epithalamus. This, and also it has a main role in the body. See, it is a small pea-shaped organ. It is a small pea-shaped endocrine gland. Small pea-shaped endocrine gland. It is present deep in the centers of the brain where the two hemispheres, between two hemispheres. And in a groove where the two halves of thalamus join. Okay, so and it is also the part of epithalamus. The main function of pineal gland, or the main hormone released by the pineal gland, is melatonin. Okay, melatonin, and the main function of the pineal gland is to regulate the body's circadian rhythm, is to maintain the body's circadian rhythm. Okay, it is a small pea-shaped endocrine gland. It present between two hemispheres and in between the two halves of thalamus, and it is a part of epithalamus. The main hormone released was the melatonin, and the function of the pineal gland is to maintain the circadian rhythm, or to regulate the circadian rhythm of the body, or biological rhythm. It is also called as biological rhythm, right? So as you know that the main hormone released by the pineal gland is melatonin, right? It is a main hormone of pineal gland. It is a main hormone of pineal gland. It is actually synthesized from the amino acid. Tryptophan, right? So it is a main hormone of pineal gland and synthesized from the amino acid tryptophan. And the main thing was that it is mainly released during night. It was mainly released during night, and it was regulated by light dark cycle, where light is the daytime and dark is the nighttime. Okay, and this melatonin was actually released during the night time. The functions of the melatonin is that it regulates circadian rhythm, it regulates circadian rhythm, that is sleep wake cycle. It regulates circadian rhythm, right? It is so, that is why it is so important to have a fixed time schedule, right? When you go to sleep and when you wake up. Okay. Also it is involved in the reproductive hormones, like it influences the reproductive hormones. If if we take a child, right, in child, if the melatonin is released in high amounts of melatonin is released in the child, then in that particular child puberty is delayed. Okay. So this melatonin, it also acts as an antioxidant and immunomodulator effect, and shows immunomodulator effect, like it modulate the immune systems. Okay. It is an antioxidant which resists the oxidation. Okay. And shows immunomodulatory effect, right? It is a main hormone of melatonin is a main hormone of pineal gland. It is a main hormone of pineal gland, synthesized from amino acid tryptophan. It is synthesized from tryptophan, and it is released during the night and was regulated by the day and night cycle, light and dark cycle. And the main functions are, it regulates the circadian rhythm. It is a main function of melatonin, that is the sleep wake cycle. And it also influences the reproductive hormones, and sometimes excess release of melatonin in child condition delays the puberty. It delays the puberty. And melatonin can also act as an antioxidant and shows immunomodulatory effect. So that's all for this video. Thank you.